Hello, welcome back to my channel. Tomorrow it's the start of Junk Journal July 2024 and I wanted to make a brief video, I hope it's short, to show you how I'm selecting papers that I plan to use in my Junk Journal July journal. So let's get started. So before I show you how I select papers, I wanted to show you how my journal is now. I made a short where I showed that I put corners and I made a pocket, but I also added a ribbon closure that it's this, I don't know, beige color. And then I ended up gluing the prompts, but I left the list prompts that came in the package. So if you're doing the challenge, you should know that Make Journals and Get Messy created a package for us to use where the prompts are listed, and it also came with some digitals that we can use during our journaling. So I like the list. For me, it's easier, but I also wanted to keep this one in this page. I didn't decorate this page much. I made a small pocket with one of the printables from that PDF file that they created for us. So I'll show you first those papers. So these are the printables. I cut them out very roughly because I honestly don't know if I'm gonna keep them, if I'm gonna use them. That one I messed it up. I was using my paper trimmer. So I don't know, as I was saying, I don't know if I'm gonna use them perfectly cut or if I'm gonna want to tear them. So I didn't spend much time cutting, so I left the white borders. So this is all that came in that package. Thank you, Meg and Get Messy, for doing this. It's super cool. I really like it. So I want to put this in this pocket if it fits. I think some of them will fit. And then I'll put the other ones in the back pocket. That one's small. So then I'll keep them in my journal, so whenever I'm journaling, I can have easy access. But obviously this is not the only things that I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna leave these ones in here. And let's see, well, this is gonna be too tall. I'm gonna go to the back and see. I think I'm gonna need to fold this. I didn't want to fold it, but it's gonna have to be folded like that. So this is not gonna be the only things I'm gonna use, obviously. I have my box of scraps. This is the small box. I have another one, but I tend to use this a lot when I'm journaling. So you've seen this box before, and I have random scraps there. So it's gonna be a lot of different scraps. I'm also keeping on hand, now that they are next to that box, napkins that a friend gave me. They're fun, like kid napkins, but I used this watermelon in my last journal with me, and I loved how it turned out. So I'm gonna keep them. Oh, this is part of the watermelon one. I'm gonna keep them in hand because I think I want to use them. I also have this other thing that came in the PDF file, which is a collage of Meg's creations. So they're pictures of her journals, and I want to keep it close in my desk. So if I'm feeling like, oh, I don't know what to create, just take a look, see what color she uses, like as inspiration. I'm tempted to cut it and use it in my journal. Maybe I'll do. But for now, I think I just want to use it as inspiration. I'm also keeping my doilies in hand. I'm not gonna put them inside because it's gonna be too bulky, but they're gonna be on my desk, and I want to use doilies a lot in this journal for some reason. And I have a bunch of ephemera. Show you, this is like actual ephemera from people. I went to the Center for Creative Reuse a couple of weeks ago. I didn't do a whole video because I got just books and this, so it's not very fun. I thought maybe it was fun. But these are very old pictures, and some of them have writing on the back. So I'm in the process of scanning this stuff so that I can keep them, use the originals in my journal, but keep a copy of them to reuse it in future journals. This is a postcard that's written on the back. I really like handwritten. I haven't even read them. I don't want to read them. This is another one. Then there were like papers like this, you know. So I'm scanning all of this pictures. I love this picture. I don't know if you can see it. These ladies look so happy. I love it. And just looking at this stuff, it gives me a lot of inspiration. This is a postcard as well, but it's a picture of a girl. It looks like, I don't know, a first communion picture or something like that. And it's really nice. So I'm scanning all of this. This is a letter from the Congress to someone who graduated high school. I don't know if you can contact your, what is this? It's your congressman, and they will send you a congratulation letter when you graduate from high school. But this is from 1952, so it's really cool. And then this is it's like a school concert from 1976. I love the typewriter fonts, so I love this, and I love that this is so stained. So I maybe use this once I'm done scanning. I don't have a scanner, so I use my phone. If you don't know, if you go to the Notes app, if you have an iPhone, if you go to the Note app, you can select scan documents and you can scan your stuff, and then you can send them to your computer, make a PDF file, and then there you have it. You don't need an actual scan. And don't take pictures. I think the scan feature is better than just taking a picture of it. Just some tips. So I have that, and then I want to take a page from this very old book that I've been using lately. I just love how old this is. Oh, I actually like this image. So I'm gonna see how old this book is. It's falling apart. So I'm gonna take that, and then let's take the next one with the text. So I think 2 will be okay. I'm gonna see if I can fold them. You'll see when I fold them, the crease, it's gonna break. And I fold it very, very uneven, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to fold this one like this so that I know that I have that girl there. And then I'm gonna put them in my pocket here. So this is just to have some things in hand, and also just to give you kind of a view of how I normally find things for my journals. If you're new here, maybe you don't know, but I use a lot of reusable materials, a lot of old books and magazines. That's where I take most of my materials from. I don't use papers like scrapbook. I do use it. I don't use it often, and I don't buy new paper often, but I do sometimes. I have this the work basket from 1960. I love this. I've shown. I have some videos making master boards and journaling cards with this, and I just love it. So I'm gonna take these are pieces that are leftovers, and I love vintage ads. So I'm taking. Oh, look at that lady. Okay, I'm taking that whole thing. I don't know. Do I want more ads? Let's find another ad piece. You know what? I'm gonna take this one with the African violets and the tomato. Oh, more here. I'm selecting a lot of things with flowers. I think my July journal is gonna have a lot of flowers, and that's okay because I love including flowers in my. I'm gonna cut this up and put it in my scrap box. What I was saying. I love using flowers and nature themes in all my journaling and in my journals. All of the journals I've made have flowers. Why not? It makes me happy. So then I found this recently, also when I went last time to the Center for Creative Reuse. I was hoping I could find the letter F because I have I, yes, and G of a newest version. This is the Word book, an encyclopedia. I think this is from the 60s. So I wanted F because I wanted to find flowers. So I marked where the flowers are. Look at this. Oh, so beautiful. I love how these drawings are. And I don't know if I'm going to use the whole page or cut them out while I'm journaling, but you know, I'm going to keep this. I'm going to try to use my knife because I don't want to just tear it and then rip the page, because that's what I do. See, I'm gonna rip it anyways. Did it cut? Maybe it didn't cut through. Okay, be careful. There, I don't want to stab my tummy with it. And then, so that was my marker. And then what else? Oh, this one with the leaves. Okay. So, and this is not the only materials I'm gonna use. Obviously, I think as I go through the month, I don't have a plan of what I'm gonna do. So as I go through the month, oh, look at those. I'm going to be looking back in my books and see what I want to use. And even maybe, you know, use some new papers. Why not? But look at this, so beautiful. I love it. I think I should have added a page of this in my journal. Oh, I think there's a tip in prompt, so maybe I'll do that for that one. I'll add some of these pages as a tip in. And then this is the book I showed when I made the journal. I took a page from this book that I included in my journal. And when I was doing that, I realized that there was this page that I really like. Oh, this is another. There are two. Okay, it's these two with those roses. So I'm going to... This one, I think this one, it's easier to take. See, like that. Look at that. I'm just imagining what I'm gonna do with that rose. And then this one. So again, I'm not gonna cut it out because, you know, I can use the rest of these pages as well. And then what else I marked here? Oh, this one. I've been feeling very inspired with the color scheme that my journal has. I didn't plan for it. It was just what it was. So, you know, it has a lot of neutrals, and I wanted to add some pinks because that's the... Oh, that is beautiful too. But I'm not gonna add all of them. The theme of the challenge is pink. So this is gonna go with... Oh, this is beautiful. I was so lucky to find this book. That it's an old book. I don't remember the year, but I just want to mention, I'm not taking apart a new book. That was a library book that was discarded by the library, and because it has the library card, and then it was donated to this place where I bought it from. So it's not a new book, and I'm giving it a second life. I love these drawings. You know, my journal is gonna get super chunky just with adding the the paper. So maybe I won't add more. Maybe not to that pocket. I don't want to break the pocket. Okay, so then I have this Country Home magazine from 1985. And it has this old looking page here that I really like it. Also, all these tags that I've been using to mark my pages, they are like clothing or a purse tag. I'm keeping them all on my desk. Well, they've been on my desk for a while because I plan to maybe use them also. Look at this. It's so cool. I really like it. So when I got this, this I don't know if I bought it or I got it for free. It was already like this. Someone had already used it for collaging, I guess. So we're just continuing. And then I really like those. What are those? Lily flower tulip. I think that's how it's called. Okay, I really like it. So I'm using that, and look at that. There are more here, but I'm not gonna take them all because otherwise it's gonna be too much. And then the last one is this Architectural Digest. This one I used in my last journal with me, and I really love this image here. I know what prompt I want to use it for. I said I don't have a plan. I don't have a plan, but there are some words that when I saw, I was like, I don't know what I would do with those words. It's gonna be hard. And then when I saw this picture, that came to me. So that's what I'm gonna do. And again, another tag. And and this one here, it's also kind of already cut. This one I got it for free. And it was already, cut into. So I don't know what I'm gonna use from here, but I like this, and this. So all of it goes there. Oh, and another one. Oh, okay, so more tulips here. No, it's not the tulips. I don't want the tulips. I want the cherry blossom. And the tulips here. These are all the pinks that I was thinking that my journal is lacking some pink. So, oh no, it's okay. So that all is gonna go in there. So let's fold this and put it. Look at that, so beautiful. I'm so excited for this journal. For this challenge. As I said before in my previous video, this is going to be a challenge for me. I normally don't journal this much. But I think it's gonna be fun to increase my creativity. So I'm very excited to be doing it. Look, that looks cool just by that. With some brown paper on the back. Oof. Already starting to think. This one, I want to keep the lady whole. So beautiful. I think this one's gonna have to go in this pocket. No, it doesn't fit. So let's trim it quickly because I don't want to fold the lady. So in addition to all of these papers, I'm obviously going to be using my stickers. You know that I love stickers and washi tape. And what else? Oh, and this. I'm keeping my sample envelope paper because you know how I love envelopes. So I'm doing this. There is a window prompt. You know what I'm gonna do for the window prompt? Is there a window prompt? I thought there was a window prompt. Yeah, there are some window envelopes that I have a whole box of that, so I'm not gonna put them in the journal for now, but you know I'll use those. And this one, I can use any of these papers here. This one, it's also very old, so it's kind of falling apart, but that's okay. It's gonna be hard. I don't know if it's such a good idea to keep all of these papers in the journal. I may move them as I go through it because it's already getting chunky and I haven't done any page yet. Those ones there are bothering the spine. So I'm gonna see what I do later with this. But that's my plan. I mean, that's the start of my plan for Junk Journal July. And I hope I'll see you again soon and come back tomorrow for day 1 of Junk Journal July. See you soon. Bye.